So it's like chapter 2.5. It's a joke I usually like to tell, like in between all that bullshit. But this guy, he walks into this bar and he's like, he gets around and he's looking and like all these people are there, but they're just like, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're just hanging out at the bar. I don't know what's going on, but there's nothing going on. He's like looking around, like it's just a pretty plain place. So he walks up and he's like, hey bartender, give me a beer. So he's drinking a beer and he looks around, nobody's doing shit. Like they're waiting on something, but you really don't know what they're waiting on. So he's like, yo bartender, come here. He's like, what goes on in this place? He's like, just hang tight, buddy. There's gonna be a show here in like 5 or 10 minutes. He's like, all right, whatever. So 5 or 10 minutes goes by. The bartender's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for the show? And everybody's like, probably like, woohoo! They can't wait. He's like, all right. And he sets this little bag up on the bar that's moving around. This little man crawls out of the bag. Like he's like a little man on the bar. Like, oh my God, I can't. Like, what is this? And he reaches in the bag. He's like, with his little man hand, like come on out. And he pulls this little piano out. And he pulls his little chair out and sits down and starts playing that piano. He looks around and the entire bar starts jumping up and down, like promenading around. They're dancing. They have the best time they've ever had. They cannot wait for the little man to come out and play piano. And this goes on for like an hour. But, you know, he's got like little hands and shit like that, so he gets kind of weakened. He's I need a break. So the guy's like, oh my God, what do I pay you for? All right, get back in the bag. So the little man falls back in his bag. He pulls his little piano in. He's like, okay, let's go to another show in about like, how long do you think you got? He's like, give me an hour. He's like, okay, 1 more hour. Everybody regains their seats. They're all positioned back at the bar like, we gotta wait an hour. Well, I cannot tolerate this. I have to ask this guy, like, what the fuck was that? So I'm like, hey buddy, come over here, Rodney. Come here, please. What is that? I've never seen anything like that. Was that some like Chinese gift shop gizmo fuckface? What is that? The little man, he came out. He goes, oh, by the way, you know what? My place has been struggling. He looks around. He doesn't see no DJ. He doesn't see nothing. Nobody even like standing over by the bar. There's nothing else in this bar but the bar. I thought that was maybe an AA meeting that like, shh, don't tell that we're in here drinking. But no. This man, that was his only thing he had going. And he looks at me and he says, buddy, I'm not listening to your shit anymore. And I'm like, okay. Well, I'm sorry. And he's like, 2 weeks ago, I was in my dumpster and I came across this old relic. He's like, a what? He's like, it's like a bottle. And I went down and I looked at it there for a minute. And it just didn't look like it should be there. And I was like, you know what? It probably should have. What? Tell me about the bottle. He's like, I pulled the top of the bottle off and poof, this genie comes out. I am the genie of the lamp, and I will grant you one wish and one wish only. He's like, holy shit, genie. Fucking genie. So the guy, he's like, in your dumpster? Before the guy at the bar could say anything else, the guy ran out. Me, going to the dumpster. I jump into the dumpster, I'm looking around, maybe it's still here. Hope so. And lo and behold, bar ran corner. There's that goddamn genie bottle. I pull it off, same thing happened. I am the genie of the lamp. I will grant you one wish, and one wish only. And I say, genie, give me 10 million bucks. And the genie's like, your wish is granted. I hear quack, 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 on top of me. Power lines. Everywhere you look, a sea of quacking ducks. Quack, 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 everywhere. I mean, cars are wrecking. City in flames because of all of the fucking ducks. 10 million of them It's fucking up on top of buildings. Everywhere you look, it's a sea of quacking ducks. Quack, 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 quack. Everywhere. I was like, kicking them. God damn. Get back in the bar and like, close the door. Oh, shit. Quacking goddamn ducks. Oh, man, this motherfucker. So I go back up to the bar. And I'm like, oh, come here. Hey, when's the next show? When's the little man coming back out? He's like, oh, he's got about 10 minutes left. He's like, I'm like, well, guess what? We are all trapped here. Nobody's going nowhere. He's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean we're not going nowhere? I'm like, outside of your bar is a sea of quacking ducks. He's like, what do you mean quacking ducks? I mean, quack, 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 quack. Nobody can do nothing. So go ahead and bring him out. We're going to get fucked up because nobody can go nowhere. I found your little genie. And I said, hey, Genie, come here. And the genie was like, what do you want? I said, I told him $10 million. Like money, dinero. Like he should know that shit. And then he gave me shit. Oh, you quacking ducks. They're fucking everywhere. And the guy's like, what? He's like, yeah. So go ahead, get a round of drinks for everybody in this AA meeting because nobody can do shit. He said, hey, come here. I got to talk to you. He's like, so you ran out. You ran out before I could finish what I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you. And I'm like, what does it tell me? And he's like, I tried to tell you, do you think I actually, like, asked that stupid genie for a 12-inch pianist? I mean, no. And that's like the cut of the show.